Welcome to this how-to video where I teach you how to do a pose. Today we have crow pose, so it's an arm balancing pose. We'll warm up our wrists. I'll teach you a couple drills and a few poses that emulate how it feels to be in that pose to help you achieve it. And then by the end, we'll try to put it all together to help you master your crow. So for today, you'll need a block, maybe two if you have them, and then ideally a pillow. I don't have one, but I highly recommend it for beginners. Okay, let's go ahead and get started warming up our wrists. Take the hands, clasp them together, and then start to make these waves. Press the palms out. Point the left fingertips down, grab them with the right hand and pull the left fingertips towards your body. Take that on the other side. From here, plant the palms down, fingertips pointing towards your knees, and then we'll pedal out the wrists. So pressing one palm into the mat and then the other. Start to come to sort of a tabletop, and then we'll circle out the wrists. So find this in one direction a few times. Take it in the other direction. If you need it, go ahead and find that wrist warm up a few more times through. Otherwise, we'll move into a few of the poses that I want you to practice before we move on to the drills. So first one is cat-cow, really just to warm up the spine. So breathe in, look up for cow. Exhale, press the mat away around the spine cap. Keep finding this a few times through. And then tune into every cat pose, because this is the posture that we're going to use to help us master our crow. Rounding the back, staying strong through the core, pressing the mat away. All right, and because for me it's early morning, I haven't done too much of a warm-up. Why not go ahead, circle out the hips, find some organic movement in this cat-cow. Malasana squat. Step the feet to the outside of the hands. Bring the hands heart center and press the knees wide. So this is our traditional yogi squat. And we're here to help open the hips, of course, but also to practice what it feels like squeezing the elbows in towards the arms. So find a few pulses where you squeeze the knees in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to Malasana squat, hold it here, tall spine. Maybe you breathe in, look up. We can find a twist, left arm plants, right arm lifts. Other side. One more time, 5 of those knee squeezes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now for the fun part, crow pose drills. So grab your block, place it somewhere behind you. Pillow goes in front. The first drill we're going to practice is releasing the fear of falling forward. So that pillow is really important. I know, again, I don't have one, but that's okay. Bring the feet to the top of that block. Lift the knees. Walk the hands back a little bit. The knees are wide, so it's kind of like we're in a Malasana squat, so to speak, but the hands are on the mat. Now, the whole purpose here again is practicing falling forward. So go ahead, shift the weight forward, bring the forehead to the mat. Maybe the toes lift off the block, maybe they don't. That doesn't really matter. Just practice what it feels like shifting forward and then landing. 3 more times. You can sit on the block, take a little break. Maybe today that's what you practice, just falling forward and putting yourself back. For this next drill, same thing, meeting back on top of this block. We're going to practice what it feels like to lift 1 foot at a time, but a couple tips before we get there. Knees go to the outside of the arms. Just like that Malasana squat, squeeze the arms in. And just like that cat pose, press away the mat, round the spine. Now shift the weight forward. Keeping the gaze lifted, that's really important. If you look down or anywhere else, your body will tend to want to go there. So try to keep the gaze just gently off in front of you. So practicing that. And then once you feel strong and stable here, keep squeezing those elbows. Lift one leg off the block and then return. Come back, lift the other leg, maybe return it, stay here, lift the other leg. Just practicing getting the legs off the block. Once again, practice that as many times through as you may need. And maybe now you feel ready to take both feet off the block for crow pose. So everything we just learned, shifting the weight forward, squeezing those arms in, bring the heels towards the glutes. And there you have it, crow pose. Variation 1, so to speak. But before we move on to variation 2, I just want to mention you can also take the block. Maybe you just have one or you have a second block and you place it in front so your forehead can land on the block to help you learn how to find your balance between the feet and the head. All right, let's get after variation 2. So really the only difference here is instead of the knees being on the outside of the arms and squeezing the elbows in, the knees will place somewhere on the upper back portion of your arm. Find your block. The knees find somewhere on the back upper arms. You're still bending at the elbows, shifting the weight forward. It's just here you have to consciously squeeze your elbows in a little bit more because you don't have your knees doing that work for you. There you have it. That is my how-to for crow pose variation 1 and 2. Let me know in the comments below what pose you would like to learn next. And thank you so much for practicing with me. Namaste.